Hi folks, hope you are okay. Yes, we're on our next stream. We're going to be looking at this book. What a beautiful book. And I'm having my supper tonight, so you'll be watching me eat my supper. So if you don't want to watch me to eat my supper, then you need to go. Anyhow, Heritage of Evidence in the British Museum by Peter Masters, published by Wakeman. And that's not the price of it, by the way. I got this second hand. And it's in the British Museum and looking how it confirms the Bible. And we're going to have a real treat. We're going to have a real treat. So I'm eating cheese here, strips of cheese. So anyhow. So let's see. So yeah, we've got a few things going on this evening, so let's get to it. So in today's atheistic climate, most people have no idea how much powerful evidence exists for the literary accuracy and authenticity of the biblical record. The British Museum holds a huge number of major discoveries that provide direct corroboration and background confirmation for an immense sweep of Bible history. The survey of Bible authenticating exhibits has been designed as a guide for visitors. So this is Peter Masters' tour of the British Museum, and he documents how all these artifacts prove the Bible. So if you look here, this is a picture there of finding many Assyrian artifacts, and these Assyrian artifacts kind of prove the Bible as true, you know. So this is the Assyrian Empire there. You can see like the map there, the Assyrian Empire. So many artifacts were found there that confirmed the Bible. The first leg of this tour surveys discoveries found mostly in the evacuation of the Assyrian royal palaces from around 88 BC. The Assyrian Empire really began to take shape, bringing terror and tyranny for nearly 3 centuries, and engulfing many other kingdoms. Several Assyrian kings invaded or threatened the Bible lands of Israel and Judah. So So here is the stele of Shalmaneser III. You see that? So that was discovered there. All right. So that's what we're looking at. So let's get a picture of it for you, so that you can look at it. So I'll show you, so you get a little bit of an idea what we're talking about. So that's it there. Okay, that's what we're talking about right now. Okay, that's what we're talking about. Shalmaneser names Ahab and Ben-Hadad in 853 BC. Wow. Turn immediately right as you enter room 6 and walk to the end of the wall. So that's the picture there, yeah. One of the first items we see is an Assyrian monument mentioning the names of two kings who featured prominently in the Old Testament and confirming the integrity of biblical dating. Three similar monuments stand together, one of which in the middle commemorates Ashurnapirtil II, 883 to 859 BC, the Assyrian king who began the policy of expansion and empire building. He introduced new siege techniques to Assyrian warfare, particularly the use of earth ramparts and battering engines supported by slingshooter and archers. To the left of him is sandy-coloured monument of tremendous importance to us. It is known as the Stele of Shalmaneser III, also called the Kirky Stele. This shows Shalmaneser III, who ruled Assyria from 859 to 824 BC, saluting his god, symbolizing in the small picture above his hand. Writing appears all over the king's picture and also on the back of the monument. This text describes Shalmaneser's first 6 military campaigns, including specific mention of Ahab, king of Israel, and Ben-Hadad, the first king of Syria. He records how in 853 BC he ventured west, threatening many kingdoms, but the king of Hamath organized a mighty defense force supplied by 12 kings, Ahab, Ben-Hadad being among them. These two spent most of their time at war with each other, but during the 3-year peace mentioned in 1 Kings chapter 22 verse 1, they joined forces with Haman to repel Shalmaneser. This was during the ministry of the prophet Elijah. An engagement was fought at Karkara, also spent Karkarakara near Hamath. In this monument, Shalmaneser describes in these words, this is Shalmaneser: I approached Karaka, I destroyed, tore down, and bound Karaka, his royal residence. He brought along to help him 1,200 chariots, 1,200 cavalry, 20,000 foot soldiers belonging to Hadaezer or Ben-Hadad the first of Damascus, and 2,000 chariots and 10,000 foot soldiers belonging to Ahab the Israelite. Wow. So that you see there documents some kings in the time of Elijah, confirming the Bible. That is amazing. That is absolutely incredible. There's nothing like that in the Quran. This is the book you need to get hold of. Wow, that's amazing. This is the book you need to get hold of. Heritage of Evidence in the British Museum, Peter Masters. What a beautiful book. So beautiful. It's a beautiful book to get hold of. And that is an amazing archaeological find. So, another one. Let's get another one. Just do a couple of these. So it's this here. So now we've got this one here. Okay, so what's that? So that's this here. Okay. Shalmaneser provides Jehu's portrait in 841 BC. The black obelisk. So that's this here. Okay. This takes us back to the time of Shalmaneser III and provides the only known picture of a Hebrew king. There's a black limestone pillar about 6.5 feet tall, with 4 sides covered with pictures and writings recording, among other things, how Jehu, king of Israel, paid homage to Shalmaneser. Jehu is named and shown prostrating himself before him, and the text states the value of the homage. I received from him silver, gold, golden bowl, golden goblets, pitchers of gold, tin, a staff for the hand of the king. Background: the death of Ahab, king of Israel, in 853 BC. His son Uzziah ruled for 2 years, dying prematurely in 852 BC. Then another son, Jehoram or Joram, ruled for 10 years. This was an intensely evil reign, and in 841 BC, a military captain named Jehu was anointed king of Israel by Elijah's messenger and commanded to destroy the Ahab dynasty. All this is recorded in 2 Kings 9 and 10. Jehu went on to reign for 28 years, beginning a dynasty of some 100 years. Jehu took a chariot to the town of Jezreel, where Ahab's son, King Joram, recovering from the battle wounds, was accompanied by another Uzziah, the 21-year-old king of Judah, a hopeless and wicked individual. Jehu's chariot raised such a cloud of dust that Jezreel town watchmen thought it was a large company approaching. However, as Jehu drew near, he reported, the driving is like the driving of Jehu, for he driveth furiously. In 2 Kings 9:20, Jehu shot Joram with an arrow, and as he tried to escape, also fatally wounded Uzziah. He entered the town and found the notorious Jezebel, an Ahab's widow, who had painted her face and was looking out of an upper window. He ordered her to be unceremoniously thrown out of the window to her death, and dogs ate her flesh. Jehu set about purging Baal worship out of Israel with considerable cunning and violence, and exterminating all failed royal houses. So this black obelisk, there it is, confirms a king mentioned in the Bible, which is Jehu's. So again, confirming the historicity of the Bible. This is absolutely amazing book. It's absolutely amazing. So this is close up. So this is a close-up of this. So if you go close up to that, that's the King Jehu bowing. You can't see it very well, but bowing to Shalmaneser, you know. You can't see it very well on there, but wow. So we could go on and on and on, but I mean, it's just full, rich in history. And I want to encourage you to buy it. You can get it secondhand. You can get it from the Metropolitan Tabernacle. I'll put a link under here if you want to order it from Amazon. But get the book. You'll have a couple of hours of wonderful blessing, wonderful encouragement. Wonderful encouragement. Absolutely wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Please get hold of this book. It's going to really, really bless you. So I'm going to do some more streaming now. I'm going to do another one in a minute on another topic. So I'd encourage you to get hold of this book. Okay? Okay. Thank you. Hi, Teddy. God bless you. So I'm going to go on another stream now. So there we are.